the vessel conversion and delivery. As the project ramps up, money is going out the door. We've got to have good project management and good accounting all the way along to make sure the different parallel tracks of the interior design and the main ship design and the project manager with the shipyard, make sure that everybody's working off the same schedule, that one of these silos doesn't get ahead of themselves. For instance, you wouldn't want to have your interior fabrication start up until you have absolutely locked up your GA and the steel and aluminum structure where those interiors are going to go. You know, that's kind of obvious, but there's an example for you. So now we got our shipyard contract, we own our vessel, we've got our engineering done, we've got the GA done with the interior designer, and we're going into the shipyard. The vessel's in the shipyard. It's getting taken apart. Old systems are coming out that you don't want. And if you planned well with your supply chain, the new systems are coming in, the new machinery, the new electronics, everything like that. And the payments to the shipyard go in milestones. So if they are installing main engines and that's a milestone and there's a payment, and those milestones need to be observed and approved not only by a project manager, but a classification society will very often be involved, and other independent surveyors. What you don't want at this point is to be second guessing yourself and making a big decision and trying to change the GA or other major things in the spec, because regardless how the contract's written, if you go in there and do major changes, it's going to trip up the schedule and it's going to open the door for the shipyard to charge you for the change order. And it could have a follow-on effect throughout the build process that will end up costing you more money. So everything goes well because we planned it well and we made all the right moves going into it, and the vessel is getting ready for delivery and handover. This is a critical step. So with your attorneys, you've decided on your flag state. You've got your classification society, which was decided long ago because all the plans have to be class approved. The shipyard has performed according to their contract, and you get to delivery. So at this point, hopefully you have a crew, you have a captain and an engineer who are in the yard every day, and they're involved in the final stages so that they know the vessel, they know all the systems. And then of course you get into the sea trials. And the sea trials, the first thing you're looking for is, does it meet its performance criteria? Does it hit its speed? Do the noise and vibration readings conform with what the specs called for? If any of those are off or underperform, now is the time to deal with it. The shipyards and equipment manufacturers are going to warranty for a year or two so that you can manage and remedy any post-delivery problems that turn up on the vessel. Sorry if this video has been a little long. We covered a lot of ground, and that's actually the short story of the Conversion Playbook. It could have actually been a lot longer. I may have skipped over a few things and shortened a few things, but hopefully that's useful. And if you have any questions, put them down below or get in touch. And we actually have a written version of the playbook, which we can email to you. So get in touch for that. There'll be a link for that below.